So back on the door, and we've just about got the top panel finished. So Warren came round earlier today and just helped me out with making sure that this panel was so I could do the swages, and got it lined up and everything like that. So as you can see, the swage light, the dimpled eyes have been put in. We have a top radius edge, a folded edge, sorry, and then the back edge with the riv nuts in. These riv nuts will sit against the plexiglass, and it will help the plexiglass go through like that, like so. If I can just get that to sit in, it's not perfect, but essentially that's how it's going to look. I'm going to continue, here we go, I'm going to continue this line all the way down. So I've got this to weld to, it's matched up. I just need to grind some paint off so I can weld onto there, and on down this side it's pretty much ready to go on that side, and then I can put the bead, the edging around the bead once I'm done. And then that's it, pretty much done. It just needs painting up, but that'll come at a later date once the whole car gets painted. So the riv nuts will go, the nuts will go through the back side, through the plexiglass into this. And again, there's enough flex in the glass so it can be pushed in, or I can push it out depending on the situation if it requires it. Hopefully it will never do. So I'm going to get this now welded up and then ground out, and then tidy everything up, and I'll show you what the results look like.
Swoosh, swoosh, zap, zap, zap.
Now that's welded in, I'll let it cool off a little bit longer, it's still a bit warm, and then I will grind that flat. I'm going to tidy up this a little bit more with a smaller flat disc. Yeah, I mean that a little bit more with a smaller flat disc, and then I'll do the same over here. Nice and simple, looks, I actually quite like it considering what it was. I do have to put in a bit of a radius edge around here just to let that edging flow around a lot better. If I can keep it to one single cut all the way around, that's even better, so we'll see. So we're going to finish off the doors right now. Got the door back on the seat, just sat there. What I'm going to do is just put a bit of filler into the areas I just want to tidy up. They're not too bad, but they'll just need a little bit of tidying up just to make them smooth. Again, it has to look alright as well as function. Same on this side, just going to tidy this area up as well. I've got the old Lexan window. This is only 3mm. MSA UK or MS UK dictating their regulations, it has to now be 4mm. Fine, not a problem. I've ordered 4mm. It should be here tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to get big carbon panels for this because, again, MS UK dictate I need to have door cards. They're fine as door cards as long as it is a large panel. Then what I'm going to have to do is just work out where I put the handle mechanism to open up the door. The reason I've left this original steel pull in there is because, well, it works and I just need to attach something to it at a later date. That's the plan. Let's get on. all I've done there is just tidy up some of the really high spots on this, so they're not protruding through any of the filler I'm going to put on, and it'll just make it look that little bit nicer. A minute's work for a lot nicer look. You alright?
A few moments later.
Right, what I'm going to do now is just clean this off first, mix up some filler, just put it in, and just try and get that a little bit smoother. So, that's just a quick filler job. It doesn't have to be show quality, but all that'll do is allow it to just smooth off and not look as jaggedy and piss poor as it did with just the welds. So I'm going to let that dry. That'll probably dry overnight now. I'm not going to touch this probably anymore. But I'll bring you back after this. And here we are. Door is finished, so it's been primed, painted, all that kind of good stuff. I've put the edging on around the sides, so it just protects the edges and they're not sharp anymore. And it's painted in a satin black. The reason for the satin black is that's the colour of the interior. I want it to be nice and dark, but also non-shiny. So it's a nice satin black all over the interior. The cage will go a different colour, the outside's going a different colour, but I quite like it. The only place I couldn't put the edge in is this part here, because there's a thick piece for the door strap. But other than that, she's good to go. I'm just waiting for the plexiglass to turn up so I can cut that and put that in. Other than that, that's about it for the doors. So cheers for sticking around. It's been a long old 2 episodes now on the doors, but been waiting for stuff and things like that. So please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We are trying to hit the milestone, but it's a long way off. So cheers guys, thank you very much. Have a good day.